The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Good evening and welcome to GameShift. I'm your host, Bill Sheehan, and this is my co-host, Drew Sheehan. And we had an interesting week. Some games came out that we weren't aware of. We Happy Few is one of them. And Drew, how do you feel about this game?
I feel like it's a great game and everybody should get it. It is in, I think, game preview right now, so it's fully developed itself. There was an old version of it that was never for the Xbox One, which was for the PC, but that also is in kind of like an alpha version now.
Okay. So what I did was I kicked this off after the demo that you saw at E3. So this is what happens after the guys catch you, and you end up here, you wake up, and we're just going through the menus. There's a map that shows you where your home is, and you update your journal as you go along, so you have to go through certain things. You meet new people. They're actually the same people that were back in your company for some reason, but something happened, and it's just that they're outside. So this is the first little bit of a mission, just so you get familiar with the controls. And then it tells you what you're trying to do to get out of this. You got to break out of this hole first. What else do you think? Did you play this part?
Yes, I played all the parts, except getting through the tunnel.
Yeah, I didn't get through the tunnel yet myself.
It's not just for everybody outside is a downer, except when you go through the bridges, which are not fixed and are broken. So I don't think they're from your work. They're
Some
not
of the people
just
look familiar though. Like they look like the same people that were at your work.
Yeah, your character says, "Why does everybody look the same?"
Yeah, exactly. So I think like you're getting reintroduced to the characters for some reason, and maybe as the story develops, you'll see why.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So there's lots of, I'd say, mini side quests, like ones that you shouldn't really focus on, but you can if you want to. Like
fixing the well, or fixing the pump.
Or bringing a ugly doll to a person with a weird treehouse agency that has a bunch of dolls in it.
I saw the guys breaking the water spigot, and you had to figure out how to fix it.
You need a pipe.
Yeah. And that's so now I'm coming out from under the ground, and you'll see there's plenty of room to roam. It's basically go anywhere you want, and like Drew said, you get different missions. You can fix stuff. You drink water. You got to drink. You got to sleep. You can have permadeath on or off. I prefer to have permadeath off.
Because he's bad at the game.
Yeah.
And so this seems like a good game, and it is. There's lots of like overgrowth in this town. There's, I think, maybe only 2 towns right now, which is the crippled one and the regular one with all the fancy people. So you know what to do in this, right? If people are scared of you and stuff, you have to talk to them to make sure they aren't gonna kill you.
I just walked around the town. I was trying to find the bridge. So you said it's a different map every time. So the bridge will be in a different spot if I start over.
So you need to eat in this game. Do you know how to find food?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you find food. You can find it in certain spots.
And you can choke people out, make them unconscious, and steal their stuff.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Or kill them. It's pretty much like a free roam game.
that's your journal there that I have on right now, just to read up on a couple things, and it'll tell you what you need to do. Nothing's really like spelled out for you, like go here and do this, but the journal tells you the basics of what you need to do to complete the quest, and
Of course.
you figure it out through the level.
You didn't. You're supposed to search. What is it, Mrs. Marley?
Yeah.
Mrs. Marley's body, and then throw her out of your place.
Yeah.
So
I did
she
not
isn't
do
in
that.
there.
Yeah.
Hanging around.
She can stay there. She's fine. She's welcome.
Did you
in
go
my
up
little
to the
place.
chair and hear his pun?
No.
Looks like Mrs. Marley has gone off her rocker.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
the rocking chair was on the ground. She obviously used it. Oh, here you are. This is the agency. You can just jump up there. You just didn't try, I guess.
Yeah, I tried a couple times. I didn't grab on.
Seemed
It
like you
happened
tried
to me
once.
a couple times. Like I couldn't grab onto the file cabinets leaving the main area.
Yeah.
Like it was like a little bit of a glitch going on with it. It's not grabbing when it should. Like, but that's fine. It's still beta, so
Metal tube.
yeah. Could have taken the metal tube.
I don't see a lot of actual houses around.
Yeah, there's a lot destroyed, and some
Yeah.
of them, if you go in,
Except in the city where you have to take the bridge to.
yeah, and some of the houses here, you walk in and the whole
should-
front looks perfect, and then you walk in and the whole back's destroyed.
Oh, you should have taken her down. I don't think there's anybody around.
Yeah,
Are you gonna to?
no.
It's like you were. Because there's nobody around.
See, I'm thinking, why does the yellow flash so much? Like, before you can hit Y, it goes away.
Because they're moving around.
All right, because the X stayed there.
Okay. I
Why
don't
does
know.
the X stay there then?
It's probably because it's in game preview right now. And there's still bug fixes. So, I don't really know what you're supposed to actually, like, be doing. All I know is that you have to escape, which is down a special tube, which goes to a boat, which you can use.
See this? Oh, this is a room.
This is
I've
one
been
of the
in
actual
before.
houses.
Yeah, and you can go upstairs and then
And steal their stuff.
you can steal their stuff. Yeah.
But you
How
have
come
to,
you can't steal their bed and sleep in their bed instead of sleeping in your little?
because
tunnel?
it's their bed. They need to
They're
sleep
not
with
in it.
it. They need to sleep with it. They actually use it. Oh, you. There was that bright, shiny start sign, and you like.
Yeah, that guy's running. Did you get him?
You have to go up to him and immediately take him down. If there's nobody around. I haven't actually done it to him yet, but there's all these different things there. There was a loot crate for me that you could lower down, but the gate would shut behind you, so you had to get everything, and people would jump in after you to like steal the stuff, so you had to kill them. Like you can't like pacify them; you have to actually kill them if they're mad at you, unless you just run away.
So yeah, you can run in the game. This is just showing you the basic world. I don't know. So, how long is the game? How many hours do you think it is before you get to the end? Do you think?
It really depends.
Why the
It's-
story
it's
can
like-
change, or how quick you solve the problem?
It's like, how big are the areas? How
Yeah.
big is the stuff? It's randomly generated, so you have no idea. So, in this town, this is filled with downers, which is like the downer area, so you're a downer now because you don't take joy, which are these special pills that make you happy. So, right now, oh, you're feeling thirsty, and hungry, and sleepy,
Yeah. This is.
and hurt.
Oh, so yeah. Now I gotta find the house, get back in the house, and go to bed and drink water on my way
Yeah.
there. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
So this is how you get to the
this
water.
place.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I got the shovel. Now I remember there's a shovel place
I
you can
choked
dig.
that guy out
Why?
because
You just
I
choke
wanted to.
everybody out.
I got some loot from him. you get all kinds of stuff from if you choke people out, and you're not killing them. They're gonna wake back up. Maybe.
So anytime like you get like this thing telling you got to go take a rest or drink water, you have to go do that. But the size of the game, I mean, this is basically just running around the city. I got the shovel now. I can find out, you know, there's a certain spot where you use the shovel. It'll glow and tell you you need a shovel. So there I am drinking the water. That's how you get water out of this. Out of
Why do
there.
you keep drinking it?
I just keep drinking
Thirst
it.
is already gone. You're not eating. Where do you die?
I haven't eaten.
Do you die in this?
No. I go back in and I go to sleep.
And then you die?
No, you don't die. You don't die if you can die, but I mean you don't
can
just
die of
like
hunger.
that.
Like last time when you died of thirst.
Yeah, because I was just running around.
Okay, so it's kind of boring to watch.
Yeah, I mean, so that's basically.
But
it.
when
That was
you
my whole
when you
deal
actually
there.
play the game, it's really fun.
Yeah, I mean you got to figure out what to do though, and it makes for good. It's a good time. What do you give We Happy Few for a rating? For phalanges.
10 phalanges.
You give it 10 phalanges. I'm giving it 9 phalanges only because it's not the finished product yet. And some glitches are still happening in the game. But I'm sure they're going to fix them, and then I could change my review.
You should buy me the game.
And then next we have up is Hyper Light Drifter. You've played this. How did you like that?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Zelda, but more skilled battles. And
So there's 4 places to go in the game as far as I know. Left, right, the top, and the bottom of your screen when you're at your hometown.
so this is a little bit of. I'm just going to show a little bit of this game because it's very repetitive. But this is how you fight, and you get tons of enemies coming at you at one time. Very little energy to get. Like,
Yeah, you collect coins in the game, which are used to actually power up your character, which I didn't think you knew.
yeah, I know that. I just there's no like where I am so far into it that to go back to the main point where I buy
Yeah, you
that
can
stuff.
teleport there, right?
I can teleport there. I couldn't even find my teleporter. I'm so far. Like I'm at the first enemy now. I'm pretty close. So,
Are you going to be fighting a boss
yeah,
anywhere?
that's where I am. I'm right at the boss.
Mm.
But I had to find them. I had to find out how to get over there, where to go. So this is it. And then like basically in Hyper Light Drifter, you every time you die,
You
you
die
wake up
repeatedly.
and you start back where you were, which you end up going back again, you know, to fight those same characters again. And it's very difficult, but the payoff is definitely a benefit to you. The game is just fantastic.
It's kind of like a pixelated,
yeah, it's old
top-down
graphics.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's done in a different style, but
It's done in a different style, but it's the same because you
gameplay
die a
is
lot.
there. You can see that you can like you can like speed towards the characters to get out of their projectiles.
I'm pretty sure
ways.
that's your hyper light.
Yeah, it's your hyper light drifting skills. And then like that, so that's awesome. What did you give Hyper Light Drifter?
10 phalanges.
I gave it 10 phalanges as well. Graphics aren't bugging me in this game. I think they did it in just to be more of an art form.
And it was more vibrant in
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah, it's great. I love that game. So and the next one we have, the funny thing is Hitman. You get to pick. You got to vote on who you want to hunt in Hitman next. What's your mark? So this is the preview of that. You voted, and you chose to kill Gary Busey, one of the craziest actors out there. So this is basically what he did. He's our next target in Hitman. I haven't played this game that much, but I want to play it some more. I really want to play this part of it.
I played it for like 4 days and then stopped.
Yeah. Did you get very far?
I got all the way.
You got all the way? So that was episode 1, though, right? There's more.
So you just got to vote on it? Was there like a special voting page?
There was like, a Electronics Arts made a page so you could go and you could vote on who was your next mark. And more people picked Gary Busey. But of course, Gary Cole is still in it. He's another guy, but he'll help you find Gary Busey.
Is he gonna help you like eliminate Gary Busey?
I don't know if he'll help you do that, but he helps you locate him. Because now he's mad at him because everybody voted for him. So.
Oh, now we're on to Hawken.
Yeah, and you said you thought Hawken was a lot like
Titanfall.
Titanfall.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be Titanfall 2 is really just gonna get a lot of about this.
Yeah.
They're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, we need to make it better.
Hawken
Have they already
actually-
came out with Titanfall 2?
No, not yet. But
So-
Hawken was out way before Titanfall. They made
Is
this
this
game.
like a renewed version?
Yeah, they made this game for the PC first, and then and it's free. This is a completely free game. Well, you can buy upgrades and stuff like that, I guess, on the marketplace. But
Do you know how to do everything?
sort of. This is my first battle.
My first battle was really easy.
Yeah, you said you killed like 16 people. How did you do that? There's only a limited time.
There's a limited time. There's not a limited amount of kills you can get.
Right. How did you get so many kills?
I was just firing my rockets off in the little gun. And then there's like this flying thing where you can fly through the air. So
Yeah.
I used that to my advantage by flying up and then shooting down at people.
Yeah, and you can jump up on top of these structures and all that. You can use your boosts.
And plus you can heal yourself.
Yeah, you can heal yourself.
Your little robot companion.
Throw the little robot out, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that a lot when people hurt me. That's pretty much what Hawken is. And you can get, I think, better robots and better versions of them.
Yeah, with better guns and more armor, stuff
Yep.
like that.
You can get new robot companions to help you. I think there's like attack bots in the game.
So that there's a little thing there that helps you out too. If you stand on that, you'll gain energy, and then you can boost. You can use that A button. So if you're overheating, you hit the A button and it'll cool it down, so you can shoot more.
Oh, there's a guy behind you.
And a guy
You should
behind
try
me
healing
aiming
up
at me.
here.
Well, I did. I went up here, and then a guy pops out of one of these rooms.
That was kind of like a point blank shot that you missed there. So, what's this game really about? Is there like a story, or is it just?
It's just online. It's just
I'm
online.
pretty. Isn't there like
I
the
didn't-
world broke down or something?
Yeah, I didn't really. There's not much of a story to it. It's like just go out there, do deathmatch. There's only a couple too. There's co-op deathmatch, and what else is there?
I
Like
think there's like.
there's only like 3 variations of what you get to do.
Isn't there like some sort of capture the flag? They
Yeah, I
usually
think
have
so.
that.
This is just deathmatch. There, we ended up winning. It's short though. Like they're really short battles. So if you only have a few minutes to play a game, pop in Hawken, play a couple rounds, and you're done. So, I don't know. Hawken, what did you give it?
I got it 8 phalanges.
8 phalanges from Drew. I gave Hawken 9 phalanges because the graphics are good. The worlds are. I mean the levels are pretty good as far as having multiple layers and style to them. I didn't see anything wrong with that. Plus, like you said, you upgrade your mechs. All that stuff is fun. Well, next we have something that's coming on Xbox One for free. This is Beyond Good and Evil. So hopefully, like, if enough people download this, I'm hoping that they'll continue making Beyond Good and Evil 2, because this was one of the this is one of the best games that a lot of people loved this game, but they planned on coming out with a sequel, and then it never came out. So this is one that I'm looking forward to, and this is the HD remake that was for the Xbox 360, free if you're an Xbox Gold member.
I've never played this game, so I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, this gets 10 phalanges from me because playing it, the style, the art, I like games that have a lot of different aspects to them, and this one has a great story. For the time, it had great graphics. I mean, the graphics are still holding up right now. It looks like it's an animated story, and the stuff you have to do in it's a little different. You get a camera. You got to take pictures of wildlife. You get points based on what wildlife you take pictures of.
Is it like, what is it about?
It's just about these enemies coming in and attacking your little area here. They come, they try to steal your family. You try to get them back. You know, it's it's a good story. It develops as you go along.
Oh, it's original?
It's very original for the time, yeah.
When was it made?
It was actually out for the GameCube, I believe.
Oh.
So that was a while ago. Probably at least 8 years ago now, 9 years ago.
Okay. So,
even longer than that, probably.
Is your family those people that just got
Yep.
sucked into the earth or something?
And then you get into these little, there's combat features where like you'll have this special rod that you use to fight the people. You'll see she'll grab it in a second. She has to break her family out of there. See,
do you actually get to, or do they get away?
You'll see.
So, is it like an RPG? You get other items?
Well, I think you can upgrade that. I haven't gotten to that part yet recently, but as I remember it from years ago, there's a lot of stuff you can do. And the gameplay changes at certain points where like there's different things going on, and you got a buddy that'll come out here in a little bit. You'll see.
Okay.
But it's more than just an average, button masher. You got to think. You got to do things. You got to figure, a lot of stuff out. There's puzzle elements to it.
But where are your family? They're not breaking out.
Did you see when I hit the guy?
dead.
Like, see they kind of didn't they run back? Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Just blue orbs fell out.
Yeah, see? They're back there. I think when I blew a couple of them out, you see the people run out of them. Now we're in trouble, Drew.
Does your family have to help you now, or is this just you?
It's you and your friend. Your friend's you'll see who your friend is in a second.
Isn't it like a pig guy?
Yeah. He'll be coming out. So she's getting entranced by this flower type character here.
So, is there any other aspects of the game, or is it?
Yeah, there is, but you'll have to play it to see them. There's tons of different things to do, tons of different things happening. Great story, People really want to see them come back with and now to break out of these things, you have to hold the button down and then bash out of it. It's like a special move.
That thing kind of seems small from what it looked like.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, from what it looked like when he was holding you up.
Yeah. So, what are the enemies based on?
They're supposed to be like aliens of some kind.
They look like they have like crystals or something
Yeah.
in them.
Haven't found that out yet, but I'm gonna play this all the way through. I got to play that through. So I mean, this is all just the beginning of the game. This is like the first enemy. It's just getting you used to your combat. It's not. This is a great game, though. You should give it a chance. Check it out. And this is the next game we have is Strider, which I give a 9. And have you played it?
Yep.
Oh, what did you give it?
I gave it 9 also.
So this is based off of old classic. I don't know if you knew that. This is based off of a really, really old game that was basically on I think it was on the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, called Strider.
Ugh.
And the movements are the same. The way he swings his sword are the same. And this is like one of the first games I ever picked up for the Xbox One. Or actually, this is Xbox 360 backwards compatible. This is one of the first games I picked up for that. When I found out it was coming up, I was happy. because this is truly one of my favorite games. But as you can see here, I'm stuck in it right now. Can't figure out where I'm supposed to go.
With those red guys?
I can get past these guys, but I'm stuck as far as the level design is more like you go back, you have to figure out where to go, you know. So I got to go back in the level quite a bit to figure out how to go forward. And so I just wanted to like run around and show you how the movement is, but it's very similar to old Strider, which I'm happy about because I love that. This is a great game. You should give it a shot.
Yep.
Try that one. I like the classic games when they come back. They sharpen them up a lot, but the gameplay stays the same.
Yeah. So, are you like getting chased by police? Because I played it before and it kind of seems like you're getting chased by like corrupt police.
Yeah, you're getting chased by basically everyone. And anybody in the game is an enemy.
Even, I like their civilians. I haven't seen any.
No, there's no civilians. You got to beat the character. You got to figure out how to get through the level. You're like a ninja.
Yeah, I know. I already saw that. Wasn't there another game just called Ninja or something?
Ninja Gaiden. Gaiden, however you want to say that. But there's a lot to this game. It's like a Castlevania type game. And they fixed the problem in Song of the Deep when I couldn't get the lasers lined up. I was going crazy, thought it was me. So they said, we're going to patch it. I sent them an email, Insomniac, and they sent me an email back and said, we got a patch for that. It'll be all set soon. Come next week. So I tried it today. The patch has been applied, and now I can move on in that game. That's good, right, Drew?
Yep.
And then coming up also this week, or actually next month, you get Warriors Orochi, which is a good game. It's kind of based off the Dynasty Warriors games. WWE 2K16 is going to be free if you're a gold member. And Spelunky is going to be available for the Xbox One and 360 free with gold, and Beyond Good and Evil.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty good, right? You get free games. That's 4 free games we're going to get next month.
Okay.
You want to take us out?
Okay. Catchphrase.
We'll see you next
Independent producer, solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.